I want to be a role model for my kids. Them seeing us have an idea, materializing it, bringing a concept into reality shows them that you can do anything. I want to own my own time. Being an entrepreneur for me is like trying to own your own time. God, my first beer was probably when I was not old enough to drink beer, like for most of us, but I'm sure it was like a Bud Light or, Coors Light. Never did I think like back then I would actually make beer and be trying to transition into that as a career. What I like about craft beer now that I didn't know before I owned a brewery was just getting to know the ingredients better the more that we grow here. And when you know all the love that goes into the batch, pre getting into a keg or pre people drinking it, it's an art. It really is like an art form. We definitely picture this place to be an agritourism destination. Right now, we grow hops, we have a brewery, but we would like to expand the agriculture here. We actually didn't know we were going to open a brewery. We thought we were just going to be a hop farm. We got really interested in hops because there was a national hop shortage at that time. We thought we would, be a large hop grower and we would supply local breweries with hops is how we started. And then we realized that takes a long, long time to recoup any ROI. So we said, why don't we try to open a tap room? My full-time job is I'm a nurse practitioner. I work in intensive care. I've worked in intensive care for 15 years, and my husband's a fire chief. I work nights, so basically I will go to work, I come here, I brew beer all day. My drive to make this place better and to build this community, it keeps me going. There's a lot of sleepless nights. There's a lot of brewing till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning while my kids are asleep. I don't want them to miss time with me. I want them to be able to go to dance class and not have to miss out on the things that they should have as children because we're chasing a dream. In the end, when I come here every weekend and I see people enjoying the music and the food trucks, and it makes it worth it. I think that women are becoming more consumers of craft beer. There needs to be somebody out there that can, show women or make it more accessible for them to come in and do the mechanics of brewing. I mean, it's very physical. I hand stir my mash. I sweat into those batches of beer that you're drinking, essentially. I think it's hard for women to see themselves in the craft beer space because when you look at craft beer as a whole, it's mostly men. I hope to do my small part to show women specifically that this is something that they can do. The most interesting and rewarding part of this are all the people that I met doing this, the other farmers that we work with and support, the other small business owners and entrepreneurs, the other brewery owners. We couldn't get this done every week without the people that are now our little cop culture community. Even through, the first wave of COVID, we couldn't open our doors because of the restrictions, and we were trying to do to-go sales. And so I was working 100 hours a week in the hospital, and we're working nights, and my kids are home from school, so I would go to work, then I'd come home, Sam would go to work, I'd be up all day, have to go back to work at night. And I was like, how are we gonna do this? And we can't afford to pay any of our staff because we're a startup. They all came and rallied for us, and one guy in particular worked for me for free for 3 months. And he said, and I was like, I can't pay you, I don't know what to do. And he said, I just want a place to come back to. I want you guys to make it through this. To have people like that in our lives is amazing.